Hello everyone, welcome to Educational Channel and this is Srinan. So now today we are going to solve an interesting problem, a very good one, okay? Along with that we will learn a new concept, okay? So first we will learn the concept, okay? ABC, what shape is this? It's a triangle, okay? It's a triangle. Now what's new about a triangle? Some of the angles are 180 degrees and nothing special, nothing is special, right? Yeah, I'm going to teach you a new property of a triangle, okay? A new property. It's not only about the sides, it's not only about the angles, it's both. Okay? This is A, angle B, angle C, okay? There's no confusion here. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to name the side opposite to A as small a. Alright? I'm going to name the side which is opposite to capital B as small b, okay? Opposite to angle C, small c, okay? Small c. Now, what's special here, okay? We have learned in trigonometry, right, about sine theta, cos theta, the trigonometric functions, okay? Now, we are going to apply them. The rule is called sine rule. The property is called sine property, okay? What is special here? Sine of, I'll write it bigger. Sine of angles, right? We are going to substitute angles. Angle A by the side opposite to angle A, which is small a, is equal to sine of angle B by small b, which is equal to sine of angle C by small c. That's all. This is the property. This is the formula which relates sides and the angles irrespective of their measures. Okay? Except if you have an obtuse angle triangle, you will have a different approach, because sine rule gives you the supplementary angle, and that problem we will discuss in another video. For now, we have an acute angle triangle. Okay, this is an acute angle triangle. I did not say that this triangle is an equilateral triangle. Okay, so don't take me wrong, don't mistake anything. This is just an acute angle triangle. It can have any angles between 0 and 90. Okay, between 0 and 90. Now this is the rule. All right, how do we apply it? Watch and learn. So we know this, right? Now let's substitute different values and check it, okay? Not check it, we will create a new problem and we will solve it by ourselves, okay? So here we have, let's say we have 45, all right? 45 we have here. And then we have another 60 degrees, all right? Now I am supposed to do one thing, okay? Let's see, wait for a minute, okay? This is B. Let it be B, okay? This is 3.2, let's say 3.2 centimeters or meters, 3.2 meters, all right? And this is, let's say 1.5 meters, 1.5 meters. Our aim is to find angle B, not angle B, side B, okay? We have to find side B. Now by normal senses, by using our basic properties of triangles, we can say the measure of this angle, right? Yeah. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degrees, all right? 60 plus 45 is 105, okay? So 105, 180 minus 105 is 75. So A is 75 degrees. So we got it. We got A. Now we can substitute the value of A here and we can find out what is B. Let's start, okay? Sine of 75 degrees. Actually, sine of 75 degrees is, it's a very complex irrational number. We will use that in calculator. But sine of 60s and 45, we can just approximate them as 0.87 and 0.71, okay? For now, we will start. Sine of 75 degrees by A. What is A? Opposite to angle A, 3.2. Alright, is equal to sine of angle B. What is angle B? 60 degrees. Now let's take sine 60 as 0.87. Root 3 by 2 is 0.87, 866. Okay, sine B by B. We are going to find out what is B. Okay, is equal to, we don't need anything after this, because you see sine C, sine angle C, let's see what happens. Okay, 0.71 sine 45 by C. What is opposite to C? 1.5. Now you can use basic algebra for either these two and find out what is B. There are two options for you, okay? Or you can find out what is this. Usually in Olympiads we don't get calculators, so it's a better option to do these. You will get the same answer, but this is better. Alright, this is better, because sine 75 is something around, it is an increasing function and it has a different irrational value. Okay, so we know these values. Let's find out. Okay, so let's bring B here. B is equal to 0.87 times 1.5 from the denominator I am bringing here, and this. Or else let's do it basic. I mean, let's do it step by step, because people will get confused. Okay, cross multiplication, basic thing in fractions, right? 0.87 times 1.5 is equals to B times 0.71. Okay, now if you bring this here, it will be division, right? It will be division because it's getting multiplied, or simply let's divide it by 0.71. Okay, cancelled. Alright, simple. Now this is the value of B in meters. Let's calculate it. It takes time, right? 0.87 times 1.5 whole divided by 0.71. It is 1.8 meters. Okay, so this is a main application in sine rule, about sine rule. And why is this useful? It's a very core concept in mathematics, especially in mechanical engineering. Okay, this is a very important thing. This has applications in pulley lever mechanism, pulley lever constraints, and there are so many more applications. Okay, and they can be used in electricity also. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day. I think you all understood. Make sure you like and subscribe.